Have you ever experienced this? You put in the actual work. You've been training consistently for months, maybe even years, right? You get this massive pump at the gym and you feel absolutely great. But the second you get home and throw on just a normal everyday t-shirt, poof, your gains literally disappear, almost like a magician's worst trick. It is incredibly frustrating. It totally leaves you wondering if you just have, bad genetics. But the reality is actually much more interesting. There are a few very specific factors that dictate exactly how your arms look in everyday clothing, and honestly, they have absolutely nothing to do with genetics.
Welcome to this explainer. Today, we are completely demystifying the illusions surrounding arm size and proportions. You see, everyone wants that powerful look in a fitted t-shirt, yet so many of us train arms constantly and still end up looking just kinda average in clothes. Meanwhile, someone else with the exact same arm measurements somehow looks twice as jacked. Well, today, we're mapping out the blueprint to change all of that.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's the blueprint we'll be exploring. First, triceps, the real mass. 2, shoulders create the frame. 3, the body fat sweet spot. 4, train arms like a priority. And finally, 5, make your clothes work.
Starting off with number 1, triceps, the real mass.
Now, what's really interesting when we break down the numbers is that everyone completely obsesses over bicep curls. But looking at the actual upper arm mass reveals a super surprising reality. The triceps make up the vast majority of the arm. If you're neglecting your triceps, treating them like those terms and conditions nobody ever reads, your arms are just never going to look thick from the side. They won't fill out a sleeve properly. And this is exactly why doing endless bicep curls alone simply does not work for building shirt-busting arms.
So to build sheer arm mass, your focus has got to shift toward heavy compound and extension movements. Relying on those light little pushdowns? Yeah, that won't cut it. You need to take this mental checklist to the gym. Overhead tricep extensions, skull crushers, heavy dips, and close grip bench presses. That is what actually builds necessary density. Trust me, training the back of the arm just as hard, if not harder, than the front makes a world of difference.
And actually, out of that whole list, overhead movements are absolutely crucial. It comes down to the biomechanics. By bringing your arm overhead, you put this deep, intense stretch on the long head of the tricep. And that long head is the specific part of the muscle that adds the most serious, visible size to the back of your arm. It's what gives you that thick, 3D look.
Moving on to number 2, shoulders create the frame.
I really want you to think about this perspective for a second. Sometimes your arms don't look small because your arms are small. They look small because your shoulders aren't wide enough. Let that sink in. A wider shoulder frame physically creates contrast, and that contrast makes the arms really stand out. If you have a narrow physique, even decent, muscular arms are going to look incredibly flat and unimpressive under a shirt.
So how do we fix it? By building the frame. Capped delts instantly change your appearance in clothing. Taking lateral raises seriously and really building up those rear delts gives your shoulders a 3D pop from the side and the back. Honestly, doing a few random arm circles before bench pressing simply doesn't count. Your delts physically frame your arms. Build the frame and the whole picture drastically improves.
All right, number 3, the body fat sweet spot.
And this brilliantly illustrates the two extremes you absolutely must avoid. You see, there's this super common assumption that more body fat automatically equals bigger-looking arms. But pushing too far in that direction just blurs your muscle shape and roundness, leaving your arms looking soft. Conversely, being way too lean without enough total mass means there isn't enough volume to even stretch the fabric. Operating at either of these extremes completely ruins the illusion.
The real secret lies in the sweet spot. You need enough muscle to physically fill the shirt, paired with a body fat percentage that's low enough to reveal the shape underneath. This is why a lean, sculpted 16-inch arm looks absolutely insane in a shirt, while a softer 18-inch arm just looks, well, unremarkable. When you're wearing everyday clothes, shape and proportions matter way more than sheer tape measure size.
Which brings us to number 4, train arms like a priority.
Let's be real for a second. It is incredibly common to treat arms as just some insignificant add-on at the end of a workout. Spending 90% of your gym time bench pressing, or let's face it, scrolling social media, and then finishing with 3 rushed bicep curls and 2 lazy cable pushdowns, that is not going to force growth. 3 rushed curls and 2 lazy pushdowns will equal the exact same arms you have right now. Real size requires treating them like any other major muscle group.
If you want to force your arms to actually adapt and grow, you need these 3 steps. Step 1, train your arms early in the workout when you actually have real energy. Step 2, push your sets close to failure with strict, controlled form. That means eliminating the wild swinging. And crucially, Step 3,
progress the weight over time. The body only grows when it is forced to adapt.
Finally, number 5, make your clothes work.
This sounds superficial, but it makes a massive difference in presentation. Ironically, a bad shirt will literally make a muscular person look smaller. Baggy sleeves absolutely kill arm shape, and excessively long sleeves hide your shoulder width, completely erasing that awesome frame we just talked about building. But on the flip side, ultra-tight shirts don't make you look muscular either. They just make you look like a stressed sausage. Fit really, really matters here. The solution is super simple. Choose a slightly fitted sleeve around the arms and the shoulders to reveal your true proportions. You have to remember, you aren't faking muscle when you wear a shirt that fits correctly. You're just allowing your actual, hard-earned proportions to finally become visible to the world.
Bringing it all together, the entire upper body.
At the end of the day, that big arms in a shirt look, it doesn't come from just spamming bicep curls forever. It requires a truly holistic approach. You have to build the triceps, widen the shoulders, dial in your body composition, train with actual intensity, and, of course, wear clothes that fit. Put all these pieces together, and I guarantee those loose shirts will start fitting completely differently. So are you ready to stop hyper-focusing on just the biceps and start building the whole frame? Thanks for joining me for this explainer.